We are obviously devastated that he is no longer with us, but I just want to point out that he and Lonnie stayed with us 23 years ago, when he certainly was at the beginning of being so involved in the center. And as magnificent as he was in the ring, his heart was equally magnificent outside the ring. He fought bigotry, and he fought the fight against Parkinson's, which he obviously had relatively early. And in that fight, he made it really possible for many, many individuals to get care that they wouldn't have been otherwise able to get because of his and Lonnie's big heart. Next to me, Brian Mortensen and Dr.
Everybody has a Muhammad Ali story, so I thought I would share mine. I first met him back probably about 1999. The center was actually fairly newly opened at that point in time. I was still deciding what I wanted to do for a living and was considering becoming a Parkinson's neurologist, was actually rotating through the Parkinson's clinic. And they had Muhammad there for an event, just to come to the center, meet everybody type of thing. So I remember him coming through the door, and I put my hand out to shake his hand. And instead of shaking my hand, he pulled my hand and then gave me this gigantic bear hug. And it was just amazing. I mean, he was just this enormous man. Even, after 10 years of Parkinson's disease, he was clearly very strong and powerful man. And then this strong and powerful man then went and sat down with a group of children, the staff's children, and did magic tricks with them for the afternoon. And that's just the kind of man he was. He was an amazingly powerful man, but at the same time had a really big heart. Have idiopathic Parkinson's disease, so is there a risk of head injury? People get progressive cognitive decline as a result of repeated head injuries. So Parkinson's disease is really a completely different disorder. It's a movement problem with tremors and stiffness and slowness, and really that is really what Muhammad was exhibiting. So really it had a different disorder than what we're now noticing as, or now recognizing as, chronic traumatic encephalopathy. So Muhammad appeared to have very typical Parkinson's disease. I think the only real difference is really his young age of onset, which is a little bit atypical. Usually associate Parkinson's disease starting in older years, so the young age of onset is a little bit atypical. So, but other than that, he appeared to have typical Parkinson's disease. So.
Center, its high standards of achievement. It's been a very happy.
The last time I saw him was the Friday, the day he died. He obviously was not the same Muhammad Ali. I can't go into all the details because that would really violate federal law. I can tell you that 2 weeks ago, Thursday, I was at his house and he looked fine. Attribute the terrific care he gets from his wife, from his sister-in-law, from her son. He had like a whole team of people taking care of him. People with Parkinson's disease, the disease is really a terrible disease.